Canada's story is closely connected to the history of Indigenous peoples. For many years, First Nations, Inuit, and Métis communities lived and prospered, taking care of the land. They built their economies on respecting the environment and understanding its resources. But when Europeans came and took over the land, things changed. Indigenous people were forced to leave their homes and were made to follow European ways of life. This caused them to lose their languages, cultures, and ability to support themselves. The unfair things that happened in the past still affect Indigenous people today. We see this in the differences between how Indigenous and non-Indigenous Canadians live. Fixing these differences is not just about making up for past mistakes, it's about making a better future for everyone. Even though Indigenous communities are strong, many still face big problems. These problems are all connected and come from years of unfair treatment. Getting a good education and healthcare can be hard in remote communities. This makes it difficult to get jobs and start businesses. The harm caused by residential schools and the continuing effects of colonialism make it hard for people and communities to do well. Also, disagreements about who owns the land and resources often stop economic growth in Indigenous communities. We need to understand these challenges as we work towards making things right. Even with these challenges, there are amazing stories of strength and success. Across Canada, Indigenous entrepreneurs are bringing back traditional ways and starting new businesses. From sustainable fishing and forestry to tourism and technology, Indigenous businesses are helping to build a strong and diverse economy. Government programs and working with private businesses are helping this growth. These programs provide money, advice, and training. By helping Indigenous businesses, we help build Canada's future. Making things right requires everyone to work together. Governments, businesses, and individuals all have a part to play in creating a fairer society. We must listen to Indigenous voices and recognize their right to make their own decisions. This means supporting Indigenous communities as they build their economies in their own way. Helping with education, healthcare, and infrastructure in Indigenous communities is very important. We need to create chances for Indigenous peoples to participate fully in the economy, both as workers and business owners. Let's learn from the wisdom and strength of Indigenous peoples as we build a new path forward. It's a future where Indigenous communities can thrive and where their contributions are seen as important to Canada's success. Together, we can build a better future for everyone.